Yeah, I've got something that I would like to address tonight before we leave, and I'd like to make sure that this is on the record, and we've got audio and video of this as well. I've served on this city council for nearly 26 years, and on numerous occasions, I've asked department heads for information that would allow me to make an educated decision about something to do with city business where I'm looking after the taxpayers that I represent. I've never had to pay for it. I've never had to fill out a freedom or information request for it. And I would just like to collectively ask the mayor and all the city councilmen up here, if y'all, we've got all these department heads, we've got the Parks and Rec, sales tax, contact, job description, engineering plans, water rates, public works information. If y'all ever asked a department head or received any information without having to pay for it or fill out a request to get that information?
I think what you're talking about, Al, is that's a state rule as far as the information you will.
What's the state rule?
That you would have to sign the Freedom of Information Act.
Oh, okay. Is it to get a list of the people who own business license and enterprise?
That's all I know how to do.
Mr. Cotter, is that? I've contacted the league municipalities, and they told me, and I know that your assistant back there had contacted them because they told me that as well. They told me that that was public information and that there should be no reason or no problem. It had nothing to do with the tax situation, the tax code or whatever it was. That's right, public information. Has anybody here had to pay for public information or fill out a request for public information?
Could I make this statement? When under the previous mayor, when we first came into office, and then maybe some time back, it was told that the mayor or any city council member can get, privilege of information that is public as long as it's not someone's social security number or whatever.
That's correct.
Like that.
That's correct.
So now,
we've got an issue on the table about sales tax or sales tax to what we're doing with that, with discovery and that type of thing. And I demand to get, Mr. Clerk, I demand to get a copy of that list, and I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not going to fill out any paperwork to get it. Is that clear? Okay, thank you.
What are you trying to get at?
A list of the business licenses in the state of Enterprise. Not any financial information, not any personal information, just a list, and that is a public record. Public records are open to the public, and I'm not going to pay for it. I'm not going to fill out any paperwork to get it.
If that's at the wish of the council to go ahead and continue the practice, and if it's past practice, I have no problem.
Okay, if you ever charge anybody else sitting up here for any information, or Mr. Bryant, I've got an email that he sent me. Please complete the attached public record request form. Once it is completed, please email it back to me, and I will forward to Mr. Dean for approval. Also, please clarify if you are wanting all license holders or only license holders located within the zip code of 36330. Once I receive the request, I will put the record and email you back with the cost of the report.
That was something that we discussed. He went ahead and just made a general statement, and we further discussed it. We said we're not charging the council, and I know I referred to Mr. Connor as far as getting information. I said contact the league municipality. I don't know what the past practices were. So again, that was kind of a situation where I didn't want to sit there and make a call based on unknowns. So.
Well, and I don't know why, but Mr. Vickers, you were involved in conversation and phone calls with Mr. Bryant. You were out of town, down in his office, and y'all. I don't know why you questioned me is why I would want that information. So anyway, my case is closed. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank everybody for coming. I think this does. Go ahead, Mayor.
No, he got his hand together.
I just need direction from the council that is this the practice, that continue this practice. I mean, I have no problem, I'm just.
Well,
I'm
if
asking
they
for
all won't
direction.
start paying for it, then
No.
I think, I mean, I
Well,
guess they'll have to
you
start paying for it.
No, I just,
What I was going to say is this: I think this does underscore. It's certainly something that certainly does touch on some issues that are near and dear to my heart. I think it underscores the need to visit our public records policy, and certainly I have not paid for any information since I've been a council member. I hadn't really made any big requests. Certainly paid for information when I was a private citizen. That's been well documented. But I think you make a fair point. I think we need to visit our public records policy in general. We're working on some things. Jason's working on some things now.
And there's a very big difference in wanting to turn, and I know, and thousands of pages are just a PDF emailed to me of who's got a business license in the city of Enterprise.
I'm not even aware of what you're referring
Well,
to. So,
that's what I was requesting.
If a person is running for office and goes and try to get information, they have to pay for it. But now, as long as, with us and whatnot, it's,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, why don't we just completely revisit our public records policy in general, and certainly allow for. I mean, you make a good point. As elected officials, we're policymakers, and we need to have information at our fingertips.
Well, I
But
agree
there
with
needs to be a process in place to make sure we are not violating any kind of taxpayer bill of rights or anything like
public
that.
record's a public record. We all, there's a lot of common sense in that. And when you're not getting personal information or whatever, everybody, every citizen, I don't care if you live in Enterprise or you live in Atlanta, Georgia, you come down here, that is public record. And it's available to everyone. So,
So your question was initially, have we paid or have we?
yeah, have y'all had to pay for any asking questions?
Absolutely not, Councilman.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, thanks everybody, I'm finished.
Turner?
I'm done. Other than, I would like to reiterate, I would love to partner with you on revamping our public records policy.
We just have to follow the law, So,
Well, I think the law actually probably would allow them to charge, but we need a policy. We need I don't think Enterprise should be charging the policymakers of the city.
exactly,
I
when
agree
you're
with you.
representing people out there to make educated decisions, I don't think y'all be paying for information.
Right, but I also think we need to revisit the policy in general.
Any particular reason you didn't bring this up in the work session?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring stuff up here. I don't wanna bring it in a work session. I want the public to be able to see here.
That's public
Yeah.
information also.
But, I think city's business needs to be, on issues like this, needs to be done out here.
Good, thank you.
At the time, Councilman Miller, my comment was to make sure that everybody was being treated the same.
Well, I'm not, thank you, I'm not gonna, I made my point.
Thank y'all for coming.